What is facial fat grafting and why is it becoming more and more popular? Facial fat grafting or facial fat transfer is a procedure by which we take fat from the belly or the thighs and we purify it and we re-inject it back into the face. This is a great method of revolumizing the entire face, and you could do it in a much higher volume than you can with fillers alone. For example, for some of our patients, we can inject up to 30 cc's of fat for total facial rejuvenation. So you can really fill in every single spot where there's some hollowing rather than having to pick and choose as sometimes we do when it comes to filler. Now it's important to note that with fat transfer, it's a free graft. So we are counting on the graft to get blood supply and establish a new blood supply and survive. So not all of the transferred fat will survive. However, whatever stays usually stays for a long time. We tell patients typically you could expect your results to last anywhere from 5 to 10 years. It's also important to remember that the surviving fat behaves like fat. So if you lose a lot of weight or if you gain a lot of weight, you could potentially see some shifts there as well. Now, what we really like about the fat transfer is within it, there's also a lot of growth factors, some mesenchymal stem cells that we can harvest, and that also makes the skin look much better. In fact, we take advantage of that and we sometimes will further purify the fat to create nanofat, which we then use in areas where we want to improve the skin texture or to make the skin a little thicker. Examples of this include acne scarring or thin areas like the lower eyelids. Fat transfer is becoming more and more popular in recent years, especially this year. We've had a lot of patients come in for them because a lot of people are getting filler fatigue. They don't like the temporary nature of the filler. They don't like the overfilled look or the puffy look. So they're looking for more natural alternatives. Now we have a good amount of patients where they come in just for the fat transfer alone. We also have a lot of patients who do it at the same time as other surgeries, such as with our facelift procedure. But all in all, this year, we're seeing a lot more patients coming in with an interest in fat transfer and anticipate this interest will continue to grow as patients look for more natural, more subtle enhancements rather than an overfilled or dramatic look.